Good morning, everybody. Hey, I thought that was a great video. What that young guy Matt did, the courage that he had to even set that goal and show up at the starting line is amazing. Most people don't even show up at that starting line with a goal like that. So um, his actually finishing is a tribute to himself, and the way that he finished and what happened spontaneously and the teamwork that happened, uh, that's inspiring to me, and that was really cool. And it reminded me that about 10 months ago, we set out on our business development marathon. And in our marathon, talked about how it was going to be a long year, but if we could stay the course and be focused and get things done, that the rewards would be there for us. We've done a really amazing job of that, guys. Um, in that plan, we talked about a lot of things. We talked about who we wanted to be culturally, and you know, to a person across this entire organization. It's amazing, the teamwork, the camaraderie. I just happened to be at our 5K race in McLean 2 weeks ago, and watched how all those people worked together, and 1,000 people from the community, from all around the community, came together to help support wounded warriors, all as a function of something that Century 21 New Millennium started. So I just couldn't be any more proud to be part of this company, to be contributing towards our success and your success. And yeah, I just feel very, very good about who we are, where we're going, and the kind of culture that we have. There were some measurements and some growth in our plan. I've given you a lot of numbers, guys. Let me kind of sum them up a little bit. From top to bottom, as I look through these different pieces, there's some areas that we've done well. There's some areas that I wanted to do better. But overall, incredibly proud. Our numbers are phenomenal. The growth of our friends and family has been great. Um, Obviously, I'm never going to feel satisfied until we just get rid of that Wipe the Slate Clean program. We just need that to be gone. Everybody, when we talk about, I've heard people say it's a $400 program, and I've heard Mary Lynn says it the best. It's a $1,200 program, because everybody should be making a referral commission every year, at least one of $800, instead of having to pay $375 to go through this Wipe the Slate Clean process. So we want to get rid of that. We've done very, very well on our service. That's a great place. We're doing well on our mortgage capture, moving that forward, continuing to make the strides that we need to make. One area that I glanced by, but that is important, was our AGR side, and that's an area that I'll learn from our business plan, and I'll think about it, and I'll figure out how are we going to deliver more value to you guys. How do we allow you to take those names and meet people that you never would have met if you didn't have that name, and build loyalty to you that you may not have had if you didn't have that name. So I've been studying around the country, talking to people who are successful with it, trying to think about marketing materials that I can give to you, and wanting to improve on my business plan for next year. Where do we stand right now? In all three anagrams, we stand at platinum. We're doing phenomenally. We're sitting right where we need to be. It is very close. We are literally, we're 1 point ahead in our anagram, and what does that mean? Well, points come in kind of bunches. So for making different statistics, you might get 2 points or 3 points or 4 points for any given thing. Well, if we're only 1 point ahead and we lose something that's on the board, that obviously takes us out of platinum. So it's very, very close. I'll mention one thing on the AGR side, specifically for the NFCU program. We are literally looking like we are one transaction short of making the goal for the NFCU AGRs. So if anybody knows somebody, has somebody that they think would settle before the end of the year, somebody who might be an NFCU member who you're active with, who's looking to purchase and you think is going to close before the end of the year, boy, would that make a difference to the company. Talk to your branch leader. I'm selling it and hoping that there's somebody out there that might benefit from being part of that NFCU program, that we could enroll into the program. Think about all the different people that you're working with. If you have somebody, again, talk to your branch leader about it. In our business plan, or my business plan, was to do another climb, and I will be doing that at the end of this month, the day after Thanksgiving, heading down to Mexico to do a volcano down there called Orizaba. And so I'll be sending out some things to try to raise money for that. I have not made it as big of a deal this year, purposefully. Last year was really unique. This year I'm doing the same thing again. But any support that you can provide for that, Easter Seals is an amazing organization. I will never feel bad about asking, because it's truly not for me. Rick Davidson started this, has a fantastic idea, and we raise money for children every year. What I've learned from that, from my experience last year, is, every day the clicker was going off saying, somebody made a donation. And while people contributed, there were people that contributed amazing amounts, but it's more just knowing that somebody cared. And, whether it's $5 or 50, it really makes a difference for these kids. So, that's my commercial, and I'll stop. There were other things. We talked about accountabilities. We've done our accountabilities really well. Some calendaring. I learned from my business plan that, I had a great calendar to begin the year. Things got a little bit crazy, and I strayed from my calendar a little bit. So I want to be better about that next year. But one thing that we said that we would do is get you your fall affinity training, and get it into November and be able to do it during our normally scheduled times. We're going to be able to do that. I just took the training. I think it's actually really good training. There's a couple of new things that are new to you that you're going to like. And so that will be delivered in November. So please make sure that you are there for the second meeting of November. We have to get you certified. So if for any reason you're not going to be able to make that meeting, please make sure you talk to your branch leader, because you do need to take that training, and you have to sign, so that we can get your certificate and get you trained for fall. With that said, I'm going to give you time to talk about things within your branch that you need to get accomplished. There are third quarter sheets that went out to everybody for where the branches stand. I'm sure every branch leader has a couple things that they'd like to get accomplished. Every team has a few things that they'd like to get accomplished. The teamwork of this company is really outstanding, and very much appreciate what everybody's doing out there. And get ready for your training for November. Finish the year incredibly strong. Let's take home triple platinum, and let's walk into our next year with our business plans ready to fire, with this as a nice piece of business that you can count on and plan on for next year as well. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.